First off, Russell, I want to say thank you for creating opportunities for people to really be themselves and be creative. So thank you for that. With a movie like Major Deal, what nominations and wins do you think this movie would like?
Well, it's the best social media movie of the year. It already won.
Already there.
I mean, I don't, let something else come out, but honestly, I can't imagine that because that's so much heart and love went into this movie, and so much, so many talented people created despite all the odds. Like nobody expected him and Simone to make such a great piece of art, and Kevin who works here to direct and write it. You know, it's just not a miracle, but it's what's to be expected when you give opportunity to talented young people. I feel like Hollywood doesn't give them the opportunity. So All Def Digital is a platform for young actors, writers, directors. But for whatever reason, it's segregation in Hollywood in terms of culture and ideas. That is not only racial, it's detrimental in some ways to Hollywood's profit stream. So, you know, we have an interesting group of people here. We have 66% non-white, you know, which is almost like America's about half, right? But Hollywood's 99% white, and digital was 99% white. So here we are with something, people who are expressing what people feel that's mainstream, that needs expression and opportunity. So for me, going to work every day to work for young people like this is a blessing, you know, to do it again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Only 70 young people running around with ideas and you know, no filter.
Right.
You know, the filter is what destroys a lot of the urban. And I say urban in terms of just, you know, cool, young, creative talent. It gets destroyed by the filters. This has no filter.
But I definitely want to say thank you for that, man, because it's even with me as well. I know, Simone, you with North Carolina BA in theater, so I know this is not new to you acting.
Yeah.
But Keraun, man, how did you ever think that, I want to be an actor?
No.
Not at all.
I wanted to play in the NFL, and if that didn't work, I didn't have a second plan. Entertainment was something I did as a child. I was always the only kid in my church that was able to be in the adult plays. I was the only kid. But they always said that I had this great talent of being acting and entertainment and all that, and I always wanted to be the main course of the show.
The writer and director of this movie discovered him and brought him to me. Kevin Fredericks, yeah. I was going to mention him, talk about it, but brought him to me and then brought him to town. And, you know, I said, oh, he's great. He showed me before he flew and played. And, oh, he's great. We're excited. We're going to meet him. Then I saw Training Day. Like, you put up the trailer on this movie, put up Training Day.
Yeah.
So you can see the brilliance, the subtle and broad and all kinds of things that he showed in that performance. It was brilliant. And so they said, give me money to make a King Keraun movie. I was like, here, you know.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, I got in their way. I was trying to edit it with them. They're like, nigga, get out. I was like, no, let me just fix this one joke. And we fought like for hours and hours trying to edit this movie because I was so impressed with it. And I don't want to be heavy-handed. I want to let young people express themselves. But I was just so much in love with the process and with the progress. You know, seeing these young Simone, you know, I've been watching her grow. And she deserved to be, you know, in the major.
She most definitely did. Your character as Tina, I would definitely say thank you as well for not making her too ratchet, because she was like one of those beautiful black women who can still be, hey, I can let you have it, but I still can take care of my
Thank you for saying that. See,
so
Simone's right.
Because you played,
oh my God.
Yeah, we played. I even talked about that at the screening. I said, oh my God, she's really playing in a way where she's not too ratchet. Now, the story of you two was real.
Yeah.
Now we've seen that before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to say. You know, we try to really bring these characters and make them very relatable. You know, I feel like everybody has either been through what Tina has been through or knows a Tina somewhere in their life. The same thing with Mike. I think that we didn't want to villainize my character, just like we didn't want to make his character seem flat. I feel like our characters are three-dimensional. You see us go through actual changes. So you can hate me, but somewhere in you can understand why Tina, you know, would actually have the feelings that she does, you know.
Come on, I love Tina though. Tina was letting you have it, boy.
I'm so glad you really been. His interview, what he's asking you is what we talked about a lot. You know, I said there was subtle and beautiful things about Tina that were relatable, even though we made that we made, Kevin made, and Keraun made this character that was meant to be a villain, right? But yet we still found in her humility, humanity, everything was all in her. And yet she was letting him have it. He's 30 years old. Nigga, you ain't paying? Like, really? Like, you gonna be a rapper? Like, you know, she had to ask these questions because she had a child and she's trying to raise his child. And her girlfriend was a lot more ratchet than her. She was human.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. If you was going to your mom and your mom said, give me one word of why I should watch Major Deal. Not just because you're in it. That's what it sounds like. Mom, you need to go watch this movie because.
I'm gonna say groundbreaking. It's groundbreaking because you get to see 65-minute runtime of the breakthrough of talent all in one space, the breakthrough of a director, actor. You get to watch straight out in Compton all over again. They all stars, and that's what I feel like.
That's one thing, but what about the fact that everybody can relate to it for all those reasons?
Okay.
Definitely.
It's relatable.
And the relatable about it is that everybody has had a point in mind where we not all, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school team. We all have times where we feel like nobody believes in us but ourselves, and we have to break through and say, this is gonna happen. We're gonna make sure that happens. I feel like there's a Mike Masker in everybody. There's a Mike Masker. I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're black, if you're Latino, if you're Chinese, you're a Mike Masker at one point in your life.
I concur. I most definitely think so. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I just have to speak back off what he said. I think it's groundbreaking. I think that it's relatable and it's hilarious. It reminds me of back in, you know, it's new and modern take on the movies we used to watch back in the 90s where they were making these really dope hood classics, Fridays, The Wood, all these movies, house parties, where there's a void, those movies don't exist anymore. And we found that sweet spot in here. We found that current way to hit that same sweet spot.
Most definitely. Give me a little bit of the chorus he did.
Another question.
Come on,
Hennessy did.